Boom! Ha! Live and direct. That's what I'm talking about. I love that shit. I love that shit. Razan, my bro, how are you?
I'm very good, man. I want to say much love to Canada. You know what I'm saying? Your subscribers, your followers. Quickly, I got my master's finally.
Yeah, that's great.
So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's build. It's official. You truthers out there, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, man. We're live and direct. Stronger than ever. Of course, stronger by the day. Every time we do, each day I live, I think I become stronger just because I'm very much watching the breath thing lately. Like the breath, the inspiration and the respiration. And that's where I want to start with you today. Because often I wonder where inspiration come from, but if it's like through because we say we create through the breath, okay, so that means the word that come out my mouth create my reality.
Yes,
so that's it. So through the breath, and I cannot speak when I inspire air. Try to do it. I tried this week to over and over again to try to talk when I inspire air, but I can't. So what is that inspiration that comes? Is it coming from the heater? Like, what's your take on this? What's your reasoning, your reflection on inspiration, respiration, aspiration, all these words that has to do with the breath?
Yes.
Because we create through the breath. So go ahead, start with this.
Well, let's go to your French version, respirer. Respirer?
Respirer, wait.
Yeah, that's raspberry. Ross, the head, raspberry, raspberry, Roxbury, Boston, rocks. It's all about your head and your mind. Now, inspiration, you have spiral, spinal fluid. So your body is respirating. It's going up an elevator, up the spine to come out to the ether. So spiritus is Latin for breath. So spirit, respire, they call black people spear chuckers. Right. Yes. You chuck your spear, your words.
Yeah, I never analyzed the word respire, but respire. And you have that spear root in many, many words that you can find that stuff. No?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the spear is Athena. Athena is the one that has the spear, or Virgo in astrology. So it's very simple. When you know these stars and these symbols, William Shakespeare, spear it, right. Spiritus, atus, en français atus, right. All about you, vous, tout, Venus. Two is Taurus. You speak through your spirit or your Taurus field. You feel your spirit coming out of your words. Your breath is the spirit. So when someone holds their breath, when they're panicking, they're not being spiritual.
Okay.
See where I'm going?
Yeah.
A lot of hypertension today, blood pressure, very high. Blood pressure is your BP, gas station.
Yeah. So could that inspiration, because when I think it's hard for us to say, okay, in the heater, there is like particles flowing or something that we inspire through our beings, and then it transforms into some kind of other thing, and then we are enlightened being. Like it's hard for me to say that this is the process, but could there be something like we say the ether is very powerful, there's free energy in there, there's electricity, that the world is electric. So could our thoughts being electric through our breath shooting in the heater, could it travel? Could it, like, there's stuff we don't see. I'm not talking about stuff we can see. It's obviously stuff we don't see, but could it be possible to you? Like,
yes, totally. See, I watch the sun. So when you solar gaze, I rap while watching the sun. When I'm rapping, I'm blinking, and I see all the rays of the sun vibrate with my words. Every ray of light that hits your face is a direct angle from a constellation. You're speaking with a direct line, lion, Leo, the sun. That's astrology. So when you talk to the sun, you're speaking through a line. So when I call someone, where'd my line, a direct line? Your direct line would be your words to the ray or the ether. They hear you. And when you communicate that way, they vibrate with you. So when you die, Anna, right, they can remember your poetry, your mantra. Don't talk only down here. Speak to your moon and your sun.
That's why it's important to know how to read between the lines, because that's where the truth is, between the lines. You were talking about the lines, the lines. I think often it's to read between the lines, but there's nothing between the lines. You know, often.
Ah, yes, of course. You have Lyon, France. Lyon. Lion. Are they lying on us? Yeah. You use a lie for soap. You have a soap opera and you get brainwashed. Ah, soap opera, brainwashing, lie on. Right. Be careful because television lie. Yeah, go ahead.
You also lie on a sofa, lie in a bed to be very comfortable so you don't move.
Yes, right. And we're way too comfortable today.
That's why I think beds and sofas and stuff like that are easily available. Like if you look at what's available today in our world, just for us to experience some kind of illusion comfort, it's more what it is. Because the real comfort can only be from praising and serving higher and divine. That's where you find comfort, security, all the good stuff, all the good vibe. I think that's the way I experience it. I experienced a lot of darkness, but I think once you start letting go of that darkness also a bit and just be more on the side of the light, all these words, these insight, inspiration will come to you also by being centered with yourself, not just going in nature, but I think centering your being, and is very important. Another series of words I would like us to go back on is the word with the tor, like generator, alternator, distributor, commentator, interceptor, conservator, conductor, especially conductor, receptor, accelerator, radio receptor, factor, factory. That's one word that came to me, and I'm like, factor. And you have the 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 Y can sound a bit like the I, like, it sounds a bit, it's a Y. Why is that? Why? Because it's a high, but on the side with just a line on it, it's a...
yeah. Well, let's look at the word torador and tornado, okay?
Tornado.
Come on. Oh, yeah. What is your matadors a symbol of?
Matador.
Slow it down. You have Dora the Explorer. Let's slow it down. Constellations are called houses. Your house has a door. Now, the sun goes house to house like your Jehovah. Right. Knock on. That's the sun going through your door, your house. Pharaoh means a big house. Your torador. Tor is Taurus. In science, you have Taurus fields. They're red and blue. Go watch them. All of you watching the show right now, you must film the sun rays going through a window showing red, white, and blue to show people who are confused by magic that is your Tor, a door. It goes through your window door. I've seen, right, you see what I'm saying? So your torador or your tornado is torquing. En français, we do a pirouette, torque. Double tour en français. I do that. I jump twice in the air. That's the number 2 for the female number, the goddess.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Especially when it comes to the dance, the dancing with life, and writing the book of life and dancing with life. I think that's what we have to learn. We have to learn how to dance, how to manifest also that good, graceful dancer that we can be. Because very often, I find that very, very graceful when I see men dancing, especially the stuff you do, the fine art dancing, ballet and stuff. Man, it's so inspiring because that's what men are not today. They're not good dancers with life. They stop at the process of learning to dance because nobody really dance around them. But when I see a man dancing with grace like you do, it's so divine. It's so because that's the expression of the body. That's the expression of the man. You're like, it's not just an exercise to contort the body and all kinds of moves. It's really graceful. You know, there's grace into dance.
Yeah, the problem with that, I'll tell you who you can thank. Catherine de Medici, that's the queen. Okay, the first don't drink Patron, the first patron of ballet, who killed 50,000 people in one damn day. So Catherine de Medici is your MC. That's Mariah Carey and Mind Control. They're still here today. So basically, what she gave you in ballet as a first patron was technique. Technique, right. So you have to learn this in order to be a dancer, because your ancestors, they didn't have a technique. They were free-mon, and they were naked, and they were drums and nature. And the queen came and said, no, I'm going to control this. So now today, we are all insecure because your aristocracy told you, you better be white, skinny, you better know your musicality, you better not eat too much food. No, no, no.
That's all it is. It's really a feeling of insecurity that most people experience, because it's not fear. We say, oh, don't be in fear. Don't be like, there's no fear coming on YouTube here. What's the fear? That has nothing to do with fear. First of all, nothing's going to come out of the screen and eat me. It's complete nonsense. So It's not fear. It's insecurity. We're terribly, terribly insecure. And that's a word that's very interesting, because you become insecure, but it says insecure. You're supposed to be secure inside. But why are we saying insecure when you're not secured?
Yes, because you got social security. You have someone following you socially that gave you a number. So now, when I was younger, we had cattle call auditions. Cattle call, CC 33 for Freemasonry. Your cattle call auditions, you wear a number on your chest. Can number 1 please come down? You're a number. Namaste. Right. So your social security number is your cattle call. You're all auditioning to get a job, maybe, to be a gender, to be a politician or something bullshit. These people follow you socially, and they want you to identify with being a number, or cattle, sheeple, animals. What? Am I a farmer?
And yeah, that's it. And the number, and the social insurance number in Canada is composed by 9 numbers. Why 9? It's called the ZEN. It's called the ZEN, social insurance number, and the market on it. But it's 9 numbers. Like, there's got to be, what's the 9 associated with? Maybe I don't remember. Or...
Oh, I love you, man. Man, really?
Yeah.
But I'm grateful. So your hippocampus. Go to Etymology, anyone, and watch this. It means Neptune's chariot. Neptune means 9.
They means 9.
Noptabone in Romania. Noptabone, night time. Because you go to sleep when you meditate. Your darkness is the 9. The Navagraha is the 9 planets. So when you're talking about 9 numbers anywhere, your 9mm pistol.
That's why we do 9 to 5.
Bam.
Work.
Bam. There you go, sir. Yes. Notice how it's 9 to 5. 5 is ether. The 5th element is the dodecahedron, your head. Good point, because they follow your dimensions, and they use the numbers to have you punch a clock, coming constantly. They're socially following your number. You have a bicep and a tricep is 5, right? 9 to 5. Wow, John Nick. Neptune is 9. There you go. 5 damn fingers. Holy shit.
5 fingers, 9 to 5.
Wow, good one.
No, I'm telling you, everything in this life, I think, is to program us on the deep level, especially the black and white also, because I was looking the other day at my coffee. My coffee is black, the cream is white. The salt and pepper on table, the most is the salt and pepper. Like, the salt is white and the pepper is mostly black often and on tables. So, the black and white, just to program us with stuff external. So then after, when we go out in the world, we talk about people, we call them black people, we call them white people, when they're not really black and white. I'm not, look, my shirt is white. We all agree this is the color white, right?
Yeah.
Is it the same color as my skin? No. My skin is translucent. It's like brown pale because I have a good tan, but it's brown pale. Very
Yeah.
bright. It goes from different shades of brown, and
Yes.
that's marvelous. That's wonderful. As all the flowers in nature the same color? No,
Yep.
different colors. Everything is different. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, watch this. The slogan Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Madonna, Alma Mater, Notre Dame, Our Lady Peace, the rock group in Canada. Yes, mater is mother. You have a dura mater, matter. It's your brain. I just debunked that stupid hashtag. It's Black Lives Matter, mother. You all have a mother brain. It's not a race, it's a consciousness. Get into your word. It's very easy. The elite are very smart, but they're not wise.
Also, the black and white I see, the only place I see it's in our eyes. Like I said the other day, we have the eyes black. All of us have black in the middle and white on the outside. Then the color around change.
I drive about an hour and a half away in Iowa to teach dance now, and I'm grateful. I see black cows, pitch black with a white damn face. Are you kidding? Oh, yeah. See, people drive right by their animals and they kill them as roadkill. Well, I take the animal off the road. I put it on the earth where it should die. It's road life, not roadkill. How would you feel if a human being was there and you kept running over it and running over it? Or I go to your funeral. There's the body. Here comes a truck. Would you allow that to happen? Right. Very simple. We must be careful with our animals, for sure.
Oh, the animals. That's such a thing. I was talking about that this morning in my reflection on my other channel, and that's what until the destruction and the killing of animals stop on Earth, I don't think humanity will ever experience humanification. Like, we need a humanification. What we experience now is barbarian demonic behavior. That's what it is. It's barbarian demonic. That's all it is. Because we're very insensitive, and yeah, you know the drill, the song.
Well, listen. You know, Santos Bonacci always tells you to read books, right? So there's a book called Thomas H. Burgoyne's Light of Egypt. It's called Hermetic Wisdom. There are 7 principles. Guess where the animal is close to the human? The animal is the 6th. Listen to me very carefully, y'all. The animal is the 6th principle. The human is the 7th. You are a neighbor to your animals. Now, why your elite give you black and white? Who is salt and pepper? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about 6, baby. Let's talk about black and white and Freemasonry, black and checkerboard. You see how it goes?
Yeah.
They're always entertaining you, getting you to associate. Hip hop is black. Country is white. Country is all damn colors, green, yellow, flowers, animals. Duh.
Exact. It's so colorful. The world is so colorful, and we seem to limit it with 2 colors, maybe because we're very much in the dark. Also, that's why we love the black and the black stuff. I don't know. I think it has to do with darkness in our minds. And is it a color, really? Black? Is it a color? First of all, is it qualified as a color? Probably. Yeah, it's a color, black. Like white, but why these 2 colors we will always refer as black and white as not being colored?
It's all, you know what, man, to keep it simple, it's a covert operation. Racism is a covert operation. Vert means green, by the way. Covert, vert, Venus. Venus is emerald, right? You see how it works? You have phosphorus in your DNA. That's Venus. It means morning star. Okay? So it's important to understand, like, I forget what I was saying. What was the theme on this one? Pardon me.
I was talking about the... You lost me.
I forgot what I was talking about there.
No, you lost me with the...
I was building on something, but I forget what it was. Anyways, oh yeah, covert, pardon me.
Covert, the pervers ouvert.
Thank you, pardon me. You have Stephen Colbert. Stephen Covert, be careful. So, black is the color that gives birth to all colors in the rainbow. Your elite know that. So, what's the first thing you would go and do if you want to control everybody? You and I have already discussed this a little bit. You have to go to the yin to get your yang, your yin yang twin, the rapper group, the yin yang people. Right. They play with your ass. Okay. So they can yank you and control, right. And literally control you with a color. So I would have to go and get all the brown skinned people first. Why are they right? Then you go to the Druids. The Irish people got it too. They're ether. They're the yang or yin. It's all about symbolism. It's not literal shit. These people are demons. They don't understand us, but they know how we work.
Yeah, because the color of your skin, you can reason with anybody. It doesn't. The color of the skin has nothing to do with what's in the head. Like it's just something we wear. The skin and it's an organ, but yours is more pigmented than mine, I guess. I don't know, maybe. But how do you explain you're born in Iowa, right?
Yep.
So I think it's in the gene, probably. It's in your DNA, your gene, that your skin turned brown as you evolve here as a being on Earth, because you're born in Iowa. It's not super hot sunny in
No,
Iowa.
I was sorry. I'm born in Boston, but it's cool.
But
Yeah.
still, it's full of snow in the winter.
Watch this. Okay, so I'm from Boston. It's called New England. New England? Didn't we kick the king out of America? Didn't we kick all those kings out? It's still New England. We were paying King George taxes after we kicked him out. We were still so black people.
And you have a football club called the New England Patriots. They're patriotic on top of it.
And what do you associate England with? White queens, kings, right? But I'm a black person from New England. We're crazy today. So
we're crazy today.
We're crazy today. But the dirt, listen, the dirt is either brown, gold, or black. Now you must ask yourself, why is his name Bruno Mars? Brown? Your earth is brown. Now, if I want to pollute everything in creation, once again, I must go to my root chakra, my I can't even say her word. Shaka Khan, my root chakra Khan, I would have to go down to the dirt and poison it. So who is Monsanto? Mon is the moon. Lundi, moon, lunate bone.
Yeah, because if you want to poison a tree, you cannot poison a tree from its leaf, from the top, from its branch. You have to go to the root to poison it if you want to kill a tree.
Yes, and that's why they give you a root canal, which almost killed Santos Bonacci, apparently. He got his teeth canaled. Don't they build canals, Panama, and all these tunnels and right? You see where I'm
Yeah.
Be careful. The colonists, the tunnel people, tunnel vision. They go into your colon. Yeah.
Tunnel. I think they have really an obsession for building tunnels and stuff. Look at what they do in Switzerland with the CERN. That's another big illusion. And that's something I was believing in. I thought it was real. Like I was reading, because before I started to really question things deeply, I was reading a lot in science. Like there was a review, a book called Science and Life, and it's printed in France. And it's all about science, and they do propaganda of science and stuff. And I used to like that stuff because I always was intrigued. I had curiosity, but not in the right place, I think, not deep enough. So when I started to open that book and see the thing about CERN, I was very, very captivated by that. You think it's real, but look at the extent they go. They will go to crazy extent to appear busy doing something. It's crazy, and CERN is one example of that.
Well, we should be concerned about CERN.
CERN, the word, yeah, that's it.
Watch this. So you have Con and CERN. Con is Vietnamese for your serpent. Now, you just said that.
Wait,
yeah, go ahead.
It's called concern. You said concern. It's only CERN because the concentric effect that they create with the thing is the con. So the con is there, but they only put the CERN out, so you don't see the con.
And you have orange juice from concentrate.
Ooh,
don't drink the orange. And basic orange is 33 in Freemasonry.
Ooh.
Now, tunnels. Let's break down that quickly. Your aristocracy is rats. Arist is rat. When do your mice come out? They come out at night. I have a mouse comes out of my tunnel at night. You have a world called Atala. Vatican is the city of the dead. We go to Antarctica where they have that place where the UN is blocking the hole. Where do you think your colonists came from? Yeah, baby. They came from down under, mate. Oh, yeah, not Australia, but from Atala is Hindu for hell. You have worlds beyond worlds. Tunnel vision? Why
And
so
we have
much?
a colon, too. We have a colon. Colombe, les colons. Les colons, on a un
Yes,
colon. Tu sais, les
yes,
chevaliers de colons. Mais on a un colon en dedans, le column, le
yes.
freaking intestine. Hein?
Yes, man. I love that. Yes, exactly. Yes. So they came from down under. They came from a place from under your feet. Why are you wearing sneakers? They don't like you feeling where they are. They don't want you to get close to demons. No, they want you to wear Nike Saturn sickle cell symbols with air. Remember you said air, Jordan. I breathe with a man dunking a ball. Are you kidding me? Now watch this. When they burn witches, they called it dunking. They would dunk your women and kill them. So when they slam dunk, air, Jordan is the hair of Venus. Comet comes from coma. It means hair, hence your air, and that's ether. Good build.
Often the tie and the watch. Okay, I want to bring you into this because you talk about witches, witch. But if you take the word watch, witch, watch, watch, witch, watch, it sounds a bit the same. It's just a letter. So you put the watch and the tie are the two main symbols of that evil system, the tie and the watch. Like it's two very unnatural thing. Even dogs having color around their neck try to take it off because it's very unnatural. But we gladly put the tie around our neck, freaking make that so tight, man, we can't even breathe. You know, that's what it is. It's a representation. Also, they don't want you to breathe properly. You know?
Yes. I'm reading a book about the secret order of your Jesuits. The first thing that they teach the Jesuits to do is to work on holding the breath. Where do you think all the hallelujah and shaking and convulsing? Yeah, you're Ignatius of Loyola, right? The Sons of Loyola, SOL, Statue of Liberty. Now, who's Layla? You got me on my knees, Layla. That's Lilith, Venus, the moon. Nice try, Eric Clapton. When I shoot you, I clap you in hip hop. I'm going to clap you with my cartridge. I have cartilage. You know what it means, etymology? Wicker work. Wicker is witch. You're all witches. So my cartridge is my cartilage. My 9mm is my yasod, my ninth root chakra. I'm shooting you with my body, man. They're taking all of our natural things and confusing us, and we've been doing it for way too long.
Well, we've been doing it for way too long. We've been in this jungle for a long time, hiding in the jungle also. I don't know why we hide. That's the next step, is to come out of the hiding and open your heart, because by opening your heart, you open yourself to the earth, and that's what we need. We need to do our sacred mission, accomplish our sacred mission. I don't know exactly what's yours. By you, I have an idea, but the people watching, me, I know what's my mission. It's clear, but you know, without a clarity, is another word that's very important. Clarity, honesty. All these words are necessary in order to face fact and face the fact that you are being on a mission here. But if you have no vision, you know, how can you see what we see if you don't activate yourself to see it? And like, why is the word see also? You have the C in the CSEA, and I can see, and I can. There's other thing we use for see also.
Yep.
Like
astrology. Beautiful. Good point. C is 3 in
C, the letter C. That's it. The letter C. But the letter S you use to make the word C with 2 E. But it's like C. It sounds like C, like the letter C, but it's not written at all with the C.
I know. Confusion. Order through chaos has a C. Order through chaos, K. C, K, chaos. Why is C a K? Because it's also K is the number 2. That's Venus. So it's very simple. To see the C is Cancer and Capricorn in astrology. You have the light Cancer is ruled by the sun, and then Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the dark black. We're all Saturnian, we're all black. So your C's, astrologically, your elite people, they mess around and change the K is a C and the S is a H and the O. So you can't find the pattern.
Another thing I was thinking about is the vehicle we drive. You know, it's always some automatic, but most cars are 5-speed. There's a lot of 5-speed manual. You know, why not 6, 7, 8 speed? Why 5? Why not 4, 3? Why not 3 speed? Would be much easier. 1, 2, 3. No, they got to make it 5. Like,
yeah. Well, I got 5 on it, 5 on it. The Loonies, a rap group. Lune bone in my hand. I'm a moon. In my foot, I have a fibula. My fibula means 5. Hey, bro, give me 5. So what's the 5 elements? Why are there 5 major positions in ballet? 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. There is a 6th one, but they only acknowledge 5 because your 5th element is dodeca. Deck of cards. I'm going to deck you, right? My dashboard, deck. It's ether, Venus. It's your head. She's in your head as copper. It's in your brain. Venus rules copper in astrology. We have to know it well enough to decode it. Otherwise, we'll be guessing and wanting to know why. You want to know why? Because you're a star. You're immortal. You're awesome. Everything is about you, damn it. So they don't want you to go to etymology and be like, oh, wow, astrology. And oh, wow, Sanskrit.
yeah, that's it. Is it possible, do you think, that we have some kind of a correspondent star energy up there aligning for us, or
Yes,
that's what it is, the astrology? Like, what? Because I'm very to the basic now of relearning how to live. So astrology is a bit still. It's something I want to learn. I want to learn more about, but it's not something I focus really on. But I look at the stars, and it's very. I'm very curious. Very curious. Yeah, for sure. But could there be like something aligned, a star for you? Like,
yes. Let's go to Paris. The Paris Opera. What do they call the greatest dancers? Étoiles. Stars. Yeah. Let's go to Hollywood now. And there's stars with 5 points. Now, I teach this. I have a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, and so do we all.
5-pointed star.
That's how I get the children right away to know astrology. They're like, oh, yeah, it's true. And then I say, you have a bicep and a tricep is 5. They're like, yeah. It's simple. That right away gives them physically the connection. Now, let's go to France and why France likes to associate themselves as a star. Because King Louis was the sun king. Your sun is a star, but you're not. No, you have to learn technique. You have to be white and skinny and blonde, or a girl who's obedient and afraid and skinny and throwing up in the bathroom to do the sun star burst. Starburst? They're bursting my star? My candy's telling me this shit? So when you know your stars, the most important one is this, Aries. That's 6 a.m. in the morning. So when you go in the morning, my brother, just go to Aries and chant Hare Krishna. Mars is there. The red, Bruno Mars, Mars is red. Why is he using Mars? Mars is stars. Beautiful. Same word. Same word.
You just said candy, and that's such a weird word because it says directly in it, can die. Can die. But we call them candy, and it's a Y. So Y, again, that's the same I was telling you. You can pronounce the Y as a E, as a I, as a E, whatever. Candy. It's can die. It's more can die to me. And you have candies in English. You say candies, but it's more can dies. Because you have dyes. You have dyes that you take dyes. You dye your hair. You have dyes. But then you put the same word into candy, and you change the pronunciation just to not fuck up too much your brain so you can eat the candy. You don't think you're going to die, but that's it. It's really can dies. Can die.
Yeah. So what is Candy Crush? Candy Crush is CC for 33.
CC again. I've never seen that one.
How many people play Candy Crush? And it's all colors, right? It's red, blue, green. Your chakras. They use your chakras to get you. Now, who's John Candy? That's JC, Jesus Christ. That's Johnson County, Iowa, and Jim Carrey.
That's why
So
all the cartoons are full of colors and children cartoons full of colors to be animated to catch the attention to.
beautiful. You got it. There you go. Simple. See, we move on. We don't debate and oh my God, it's simple. It's simple. It's about your chakras. Hence why they shock you. Shock therapy treatment.
Oh yeah. So so crazy the trauma we submit ourselves to here. It's
Yep.
it's an elephant in the room. I think the elephant is there. It's the same elephant. The elephant is come on.
Yes.
Is obvious for many people, but there's another thing I want to look at is music, okay? Because today, music, I look at the word, especially the word music, muse, amuse, and the ick in there. What's that? I see ick, I see muse, I see
Yes.
music. Okay,
EC, ISIS.
ISIS, music, I see.
Music. Now go to astrology. Very simple. I'll help
I
you.
see.
I'll give a simple version of astrology. Virgo is a feminine sign. She holds a stick. Now, who's your conductor? What time of the month? It's not the father time. Your mother knows your time. Venus is conducting your muse. Isn't a muse a female? Right. Of course. But today, it's the muse is sick. She's sick. She's Nicki Minaj.
Music. It's music. It's not music. It's music. It's sick.
Right. So bang your head to Beats by 6 Dre. Listen to Drake. It's Draco for dragon or Dracula. Who's Vlad the Impaler? Drake is telling you he's Vlad the Impaler, which your prince in the aristocracy said he's related to. The guy who was chopping and drinking blood and heads and shit. Yeah. So your muse is sickled today. Sickle cell? CC?
Yeah, it's really sick. It's sickening to see the way it's progressing also, and how people qualify themselves as artists and things like that, has never really done any work on themselves or any waking up thing in themselves. It's just they're artists because they're making beats with computers. Like, it's so delusional, man. The world is so crazy, man. And we encourage that. We go out and encourage these people into mega concerts. Like, I was watching something yesterday because I was on to Gary Vaynerchuk speech, and he was receiving a guy, I think it's Russ, a rapper or hip-hopper Russ. I don't know, man. I seen him filling stadium. Like, it's crazy, the people that attend these events. I wonder sometimes how can these guys be so popular, because they're so low in vibration, especially this guy was like, I'm like, he's very low vibe, and then I listen to his lyrics and it's even lower. So the guy is not a model for me, for the teenagers today. It's just something that they're gonna get lost in. But how these people get so big so fast, so because they do nonsense. I think that's what it is.
Well, it's a bit more complex. It's an esoteric. So Mozart gave you a magic flute. Mozart gave you a character called Papa Gino. There's a Papa Gino's Pizzeria in Boston. Papa John's Pizza? Who's this Papa is your Pope? Pope gave you popular culture. He gave you pop your brain music. Pop music is PM for Prime Minister and Paul McCartney, my parking meter. So the artist now, Mozart, let's say I'm Mozart today. I'm a composer. I'm a decomposer. I'm giving you the death, because Papa Gino is a symbol of Saturn in that opera of Satan. And he's got rainbow colors on, and he sings very, ho, 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 ho. He sings all high and shit. He's transgender a little bit, because Shiva, aka Saturn, is a woman and a man. It's Shakti and Shiva. Look at your rappers today, their face. You can't tell gender today. The women are looking like men, and the men, like Justin Bieber, I'm sure is very female. And the jawbone, you better go see their jaws and their breasts. They all have bony chests and tits down here. So your artists are toys. A Toy Story?
Yeah. Oh, Mozart. You were mentioning Mozart before, and that's a word that pretty much a name that everyone heard, like Mozart. But if I look at it, I see the M first. The M, if you turn it just a little bit on the side, it becomes a 3. Okay, and
Ooh.
they use it as 33. Also, M&M is
Yes.
33.
Yes. Good
And
man.
yeah, and you have the OZ, Dr. Oz, Ozzy Osbourne, all that Oz. You have 3 Oz art. Is it me going
Oz.
too far with this shit or?
Yeah, well, Oz, yeah, very good, man. I love you. Oz or Aussie or Australia, that's Osiris.
Oh,
Billy Ray Cyrus. Old dirty bastard says, I'm the Osiris of this shit. Rest in peace, maybe, if he's really dead. So yes, they love to use the Egyptian or the Sumerian version. Your orbs, your stars have many names. That's why you have different rappers changing up their name. 1 minute it's I'm MC this, and then I'm Lucky Diamonds, and they go on and on. Confusing.
and the worst with music today, we think it's. I think most people are under the impression that the music that they play or teach or is the right way to make music. But I think it's just to turn us as to real robots with the notes and the this. It's always has to be perfect, the perfect rhythm. Like it's very robotic. It's not free flowing no more.
Yeah, it's not. And so when you control the beat, you control your heartbeat. It goes 1, 2. I say mic check 1, 2. Why are they saying mic check? 1, 2. That's 3. Mozart's M is 3. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, tricep is in me, 3. So when I'm checking you, I'm checking your ass, checkerboards, black and white, good build, black and white, checkmate. I check you in hockey. Check it out, bro. They check your boxes.
Body check.
Body check. BC, birth
Body
control.
check, BC.
There you go. There you go, right? So you check your multiple choice in school, your SAT. Watch this. Will blow your mind. Your SAT is Saturday. Sabbat, Saturn's day. So your SAT is Saturn telling you, I'm the ruler of laborious labor. He is. I read a book. Yeah, I don't play around. The Two Babylons, Alexander Hislop, my thesis all about it. He says that Saturn is the ruler of laborious labor. You better work. Rah.
You know something I was thinking about before. We were talking about body check and that hockey. Often you have the referee dressed in black and white stripe. They're all black and white stripe with the orange. Some have 1 band, some have 2 band, depend on the ref. But the ref in charge has 2 orange band. That's not to forget. And also that they're dressed black and white. But shouldn't the referee on the ice be very easy to see, to spot? Like it should be that in any sport. You should be able to see the referee very easily so you don't end up giving a body check to the referee. But the black and white uniform and the black pants that they wear make them like almost unperceivable on the ice. There's that all too. It's like a zebra. A zebra in the wild, you better have a very different background if you want to notice it. Like it's like the same thing that they do. It's very occult. Like they're occult on the ice, hidden on the ice.
Yes, your ice is icy for ISIS. Let's break down the ballet Swan Lake. Real simple. Swan Lake has a black swan and a white swan. Now, if you know the ballet correctly, see, people go to the ballet and they want to see some white people turning and spinning and bravo. No, slow down. Who is Siegfried? In the ballet, the prince is called Siegfried. The name means victory. Vicarus Filidae? That's the sun. So simple. He is the sun dies, doesn't it? The sun shows you white in the morning. The white swan dummies. We're so dumb. Here's Siegfried. And the black swan would be set Saturday. Here's the black swan. And then in the ballet, in that scene, the pas de deux, everything gets dramatic. The whole thing, the lights get dark and flashing because in order to go to the white, you have to die, but not literally. You have to submit. Let go of your animal brain. Sacrifice your lust to then go to the light. But they gave you a literal version in a ballet where this guy, Siegfried, he dies in the ballet because the black swan, he gave in to her temptation, and the white swan takes him. It's simple. It's about ascension, man.
Yeah, that's all there is around us. Also, temptation in Babylon. I can be tempted to have any addiction, have any distraction. It's a choice to stay focused and remain on that divine mission to do good and to uplift humanity. It's a choice. At the end of the day, it's not destiny that brings me here. It's a freaking decision. I decide to come and hang out with ZEN. That's all it is. Decision.
Ooh,
So it's
now who is Destiny's Child? That's
yeah.
your DC, your District of Columbia.
Yeah.
Your Columbia or your Columbus, that bastard. Columba is Latin for the dove. It's a constellation. Simple. It's Venus.
It's weird. It's the only district also in the United States. There's one district of Columbia. All the rest are states. And that one is that's where the White House is, I think. No, that's where all the people of Washington are. Washington is in the District of Columbia, no?
Yes, you're right.
Columbia, the Colombe, la Colombe.
Yes, Columb. Yes, thank you. And they don't pay taxes there. Remember your taxes family, TAXIS? They don't pay taxes there, but you do. Outside of that, even in the Vatican, they don't pay taxes in that part of the city, but you do. Go and kiss my pedophile hand. I'm holding your sun disc, your solar plexus. Oh, but you don't know that because you're too busy eating chicken all day.
Yeah, chicken wings and shit like that. But yeah, it's rewarding the wicked is very important in our world in order to keep that system afloat. I think that's a lot what's happening. It's just a reward of the wicked continually. And but another word also I want to look at is media. Media, because I was thinking of something yesterday, and I'm like, why do we hate the media so much when we can become the media also? Because you look at 20 years ago, the only place where we were getting news was from TV, was from main NBC or whatever, TVA or 4 Saisons in channels here in Quebec or whatever it is. It was on TV. Today, we control the media. We forget that part. It's us controlling the media. We can become the media. So extrapolate a bit on that word media, medium, which I think we have the potential to become all together and to inspire each other.
Well, who is Medea? Media. Medea is your medulla. Ooh, your medulla is your dollar tree. Cortex means the bark of a tree. What did what did Medea do in Greek mythology? Medea killed her children, metaphor, and then she made elixirs that made men hallucinate. What is your media? Right. They know their shit. You have to know mythology and astrology a little bit. Otherwise, you'll be guessing, man.
But I think you can go forever on guessing in this forever emptiness that you're living. I think you can be wondering all your life, and that's what's very tragic with humanity, is that we can go through our whole life without any sense of awareness. I would have, if I wouldn't have taken the decision to dig a bit deeper into my being, I would have never be here with you. Like, it's decision. You can tell, you can say, okay, I had a call from divine, but I don't see it that way. It's a decision I took. It's a personal decision to do good, to take responsibility, because the responsibility, you have it. You're here on earth. That means you have a purpose. You have something to do. This is what we don't realize. The purpose and the mission.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, so then who the hell is Medea, the black actor, the man dressing up as a woman? Let's go all the way back to Charles Dion, a French Freemason who was kicked out of France, came back as a woman, and he fooled everybody. And today we have a gender issue. Oh, we do. You want to know why? You're living in the age of Aquarius. In astrology, Uranus rules that. Homosexual means Uranian. Ouch. I know. They know this shit. So they time it. Yes, they wait for the ages to change, and they do some shit with the media, and they get a black comedian or a Charles Dion.
And when is the age of Uranus? When is the age of Uranus?
That one I don't know, but yeah, dude, it's true. Uranus.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's the age of Aquarius. It's the age of another.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, totally. But, and we're moving and progressing on and on forth. So you have Sagittarius coming. Yep, better watch out. You got your Capricorns coming. Your Scorpio. We're going back to the light, to Leo, where everything started. Why you have Aristocats? Cat lick. Leo.
So you mean that everything is a cycle? Everything is a cycle. It starts, it goes as above, so below. So what's going on up there, the cycle that's going on with the astrology, the consciousness is happening here.
Perfect. Parfait. Wow. Parfait. Beautiful. Exactly. If you think of us, if you think of astrology that way, like John just did, you'll understand that they know the map. You have a map. Your birth chart is a map. Go ahead.
It's the map. It's the map.
Yes, totally. That's why you have Pam. Isn't Pam a spray you use for your so you don't stick your meat? Pam. Yeah. Hi, Pamela Anderson. Hi, Pam would be Venus. Yep, another name for her, man. So very simple. When we see these, map. Yeah, it's the same damn word. So there's no coincidence. You're living on Mother Earth. You're living on Pam. She's the map. You're living on a woman's body. Why is it Mother Earth?
And I always said that territory is your map, and your values or your principles or your, I don't know how I said it the other day. I have it marked down, but I said something like that. The map and the territory.
Yes. Yeah. You have a territory. Terra is Earth. Africa means terra. So, hey, Black Lives Matter. Once again, I've taught this in my dance classes, University of Horus, that Africa means terra. So it's terrible. Terrorism. Islamists are all terrorists. They're earthly.
On a la terre en français. En français, c'est la terre. C'est ça qui est bizarre, hein? It's bizarre a bit because in English you have earth, and en français c'est terre. But t'as les terroristes.
Ooh. And then you have satire. Satire is the land of Tyre. Saturn. Saturn, baby. It's all about astrology. Simply get the words. Don't go to the horoscope. That's just getting money and bullshit. Go to the names and see where you come from.
And the word terre is used for many stuff. Like when we go get we don't use dirt. Like we don't use dirt, soil, or no, it's earth, soil. Like when we go get stuff for the garden, it's earth. Call it earth. We don't go get dirt. But some people use dirt for the ground when the earth stuff. They call it dirt or something.
You have an earthworm too, don't you? Earthworms?
Yeah, vers de terre.
Your earthworms is we. W-E.
Why do we call the vers en français, les vers de terre? On appelle ça un vers, V-E-R-S. But there's also the color vert. You drink into un verre. Tu bois dans un verre. Ta vitre est faite de verre. Ton auto est fait de vitre en verre. De verre. Des arbres sont verts.
Yes. Yes.
What's all this?
Phi, the Fibonacci. Phi, 6. The Fibonacci.
You also make glass with sand.
Yes, of course. Who's the Sandman? Hey, Mr. Sandman, that's Father Time Saturn, man. It's very, very clear.
That's why they want to harvest all the sand possible to on Earth. Like very often, you're going to see new beaches discovered or stuff or owned by people, but corporations come and they want to mine the beach.
Yes.
Like they're mining beaches now.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, you have a mind of your own. Mind control. Your mind is mine. It's all mine. Pantomime.
Yeah, it's mine. It's mine. But you also dig into a mine.
Right. It's right. They're digging into your body. Listen, all these people that do shit like this, that want to look intelligent, all they're doing is this. They're digging into a reflection of you. You don't have to do shit as a human. You are perfectly designed. Why all this experiments on us, right? They're always experimenting and testing on animals and shit. because they don't understand your body. They don't come from Earth. They, meaning the rat people, the tunnel vision people, they don't know your body. They have to constantly dig and find some element and make you die over it. Now you have bling bling, a blood diamond. Are you kidding me? Blood diamond? You have blood already? Your quad means quartz, a crystal. You are a blood diamond walking, dummies. Not in my chat room, but the average person doesn't just slow down, you know?
The Muggle world, like PT calls it, the Muggle world. He
What's
calls
up,
them
PT?
Muggles.
What's up? Yeah.
That's what it is. There's some. We have to face the fact that majority of people, and I wasn't there, do not question things, do not question, do not face fact, do not want to evolve. I have no awareness at all of who they are. They have let go a long time ago. They don't remember. They made a pact with the devil when they entered this realm to do not remember who you are. And unless you break that pact, you start really go, you're going to rebel against divine all your life. So what's the purpose of this exactly? Of rebelling, because that's what I was doing in my ways before. I thought I was rebel against the system. I was just rebelling against divine in my insincere ways. Insincere, that's the other word I want to bring you on, okay? Because I was looking at it yesterday, and then there's the in sin, the word sin, in sin, and that's really how it's written, in sin, seer. But the seer, what is a seer? They write it C-E-R-E, but it's more S-E-E-R.
Yeah.
A seer is someone, I saw it in PT's book, a seer is someone with knowledge, with an enlightened being, is a seer.
Yes.
So you are in sin, seer. It says it. You are a seer, very in sin.
Let's flip it.
That's very, very interesting.
You are insincere, the Sikh, the sheikh, the sheik, seer, overseer, the officer, KRS-One, overseer, officer, seer. You're there's a seer, the Eye of Horus, High Hawkeye logo, Iowa, Eye of Horus. They stole that because that's the one who's making you insincere. Steer is German for bull as well. That's the Taurus field. That word is creating a vibration to make you insecurity. So you need security now socially because you can't socialize. So get a number. Don't be human. Be number 2.56.
That's all it is. And you're just one of the other ones. And you're not in any case different. To be different in this world, you have to do things really differently. It's not just to say, oh, I'm different. No, you have to do different things than what the others are doing. Like everyone is going in the same hell pit of nonsense. And what, you're just going to follow after them? Like, you're never going to think for yourself, regain your power, or I don't know. It seems very weird, but here we have lost also the sense of security, and that's another word I want to go on because it's very important. And another things we're going to do together, also we're going to take the certain main words that we're talking about and look at it, what it is in different languages. Like I want to know in Arabic and maybe I don't have the way to pronounce it, but in many different languages, we're going to go into Sanskrit to analyze certain words and also make sense of it in other languages, because here we use English, but we say often, French, you find the same word, just different pronunciation. So could that be it also in Spanish, in Italian, in German? And German is a language I want to look at together. I want to look at German. I want to look at, for sure, more English, but also Italian and all the Latin root language, and also Sanskrit and all this, because I think Sanskrit is very the base of all languages. They all have evolved from there. Even on dit en français, on écrit Sanskrit. So la même affaire. So, but the security, it's our, like I say, we're very insecure. So insecure. Yeah, we're very insecure. We're not in fear. I don't think we're in fear because there's like what's gonna put us. When do I experience fear in my life? Like it's when someone wants to kill me, or an accident threat, or something in immediate danger, imminent danger comes close to me. I'll be in fear. But other than that, like I said, it's just pure insecurity. So that's something I want to compass also. Compass, guidance, all that stuff. All these words become very interesting. So I'll let you take
Can I
over.
build on the word insecure for my ladies?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm very concerned about my women. All right. Now, Pleiades is a constellation that means the sisters. So you nuns out there, your sisterhood, it came from a star and it's in your Bible. The Pleiades and Orion are in your damn Bible. So I find it very interesting, Jonick, that when I'm teaching dance to little girls, go to my YouTube channel and see me empowering them through dance. Most of these girls are insecure. Most of them don't like how they look. Most of them are always looking at their body. They don't know how to breathe. Well, what's going on here, right? We have damsels in distress. In mythology, you have the rape of Persephone. They raped a symbol of Venus. So today we find women, and I have a lot of friends who fall in love with men that have some celebrity. They have a following as a truther, maybe. They have a lot of donations coming in, and they're saying the Christ consciousness. But these women are insecure even when they're awake, and then they give their chakras to a person who doesn't like you. You must know if they're good or bad people, not truther, yogi, I'm a rapper maybe, or I'm some politician with money. Women constantly follow bad men. Women have to say no and deal with their trauma. When the Greeks gave you the rape of Persephone, that was a damn direct attack on Mother Earth. They want you to hate your body because you gave birth to the man number one. So let's go back to black and how it's a covert operation. You must attack the black color in the rainbow to get all races. Now, for gender and security-wise, you must go to the female, the zero that gave birth to the one, in order to break the gender down. So women out there, please, if he's showing you signs of craziness and you keep going back and going back, I have a friend right now, they make up and break up. That's black and white checkerboard, man. That means you're not really awake. Be single. Be the one. You don't need a man to do shit for you. Everything is about you.
Exactly. And sometimes what I find also very delusional, it's how many times like women get to a man and there's absolutely nothing attractive in it, like nothing to really keep a woman satisfied, but they're fast at saying, especially when they have sex, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. Now listen.
Oh
wow.
my God. How many girls say that? Oh my God. Oh my, like.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not making this up. I think every girl says that when they have sex. So, like, what? Go ahead.
Okay, so men are macho and so are women. Women also talk shit about sex. Oh, I want his thing to be big. You better beat up my box. You better beat it up. You better make me, bust a nut cracker. Right. Women also like to have big members. Right. I've seen this. Is a truther right now. And the only thing I'm hearing about him, I won't say his name, is he's got a very big member and that women keep going back to him because he's talking about Christ consciousness. But he makes them go, oh my God, he made me come. The sirens, woo, woo, woo. When you come, oh, you're doing the sirens, ladies. The sirens were symbols of death. They were, and the sailors would crash and die. You have to be careful who you're giving your chakras to. You got to get away from the big member guy because he's very addictive, dick. You're addicted to his dick. Women, you are. You got to let it go. Don't blame the man all the way.
And when women make noise also, they say that they moan, moaning. It's moaning. But you also mourning and like what is that? It sounds the same. Like you're making noise to have sex, but then you do the same when you're sad or when you're like, I don't get it. It's so confusing English.
Well, I'll tell you.
That's why I need you.
Oh, I love you. No, you're helping me a lot too, man. Seriously,
we're helping each other.
You're very good at
with you.
You're better than most Americans, actually. Yeah, hi. But you have, yeah, totally. You have Mona Lisa. Mona
Lisa.
The moon. Hi. The moon of Lisa. I'm gonna moon you and show my butt cheeks. I'm gonna back it up. I want you to hit me from the back, baby. Let me smash it from the back. Black people are very raunchy. I'm gonna smash it from the back. Right. So women have been attracted to traumatized men because of your elite creating gangster trap rap music or Bon Jovi rock your head music, death metal. It goes on, emo music, gothic people. That's the goat of Capricorn, God damn it, Jesus. It's ridiculous. But they associate it with an emotion. And now I'm a victim. And now I need some man to come with a big member with truth to make me like my... That's the Jesus Christ problem. You're not awake. Get out of that relationship. Get out.
Yeah, but women, I don't think they're ready for that. Like all they want is fairy tale today. They just want something to comfort their mind with their trauma, and like very few women will seek enlightenment. Like even if you present it to them, I don't know. It seems too much for some people. Sometimes I don't know. It's a very weird place to live. The earth, people are very strange, and it's never gonna change, I think.
This will be one of the realest things you've ever heard a truther say about gender. Thank you for that, Jonik. Listen, my ex-wife, okay, recently we talked, okay? She has a dance job in England. I help her get it. Now we had a lot of fights, but, I was trying to be friendly, okay? So the first hour of the phone conversation, she's complaining about her life. I hate this. I hate that. So-and-so got a dance job and I da-da-da-da. So-and-so got casted. They can't dance. I mean, she's getting paid in pounds. She has an apartment. Third world countries are getting bombed by her tax dollars. But, oh, it's all bad for an hour, Johnny. So I waited. Okay, Then I say, wow, well, it's all about astrology. Oh, I don't subscribe to that. She cut me off right away. I hung up on her. Couldn't believe it. Now, women out there, women do not like it when you talk to them about themselves to their face. They want you to complain with them. If you don't complain with them about their shit, then you're not going to flow. That's a psyop. That's not normal. A lot of women are very much about Rebecca and Jimmy and then victims. They're all the rape of Persephone. It's bullshit. So you can't talk to a woman to her face. Whenever I do it to my mom or my girlfriends, they get defensive. But you just spoke a whole hour about your boyfriend being an asshole.
It happened to me this morning taking a walk with my wife. We get into a heated conversation just because I was spitting out truth. So they don't like it. So I said, okay, Kim, let go. Stop, please. Change conversation. We cannot get to this point yet together. Maybe in time, maybe it will. But right now, I feel like we have to stop because it's going to degenerate. The trust is not there. You have to trust me. You have to trust that I come here to teach you something, but your ego rejects me. And even at one point, she was so pissed off, she turned around to come back home. I said, Kim, what are you doing? Think. I said, this is not right. Stay with me. The dog was freaking out too. Dog wanted to go back with her because that's what I'm telling you. Sometimes it gets to this point. Not that I keep inflating the nonsense. The one very, very conscious, very aware. So I calm down the atmosphere and I okay, let's just change subject because sometimes you can't talk to them.
Yeah, like my mom was abused by my grandfather.
My mother is the same. I choose the conversation I'm going to have with.
There you go. And whenever I talk to my mom about some real stuff, about research, she curses at me. She goes, that's wrong. This is a Harvard graduate. I mean, at least debate with me. It's fuck you and shut up. I'm like, wow, you used to beat me as a child and I would forgive you very quickly. Exactly. Oh, I did many years. And a woman beat me like a man, by the way. There are women that beat their children, black women especially. I've seen them yank their child. Get over here. Sit down. Shut up. That's a child. And you want to be a goddess? Your Black Lives Matter? Give me a break. You just broke your child's arm because they said something like, they're being a baby. They don't understand you yet. You're supposed to give them wisdom, not Fruit Loops and damn Drake all day. Okay.
Fruit Loops and Pogos and ketchup. That's what they feed on.
Yes. But you can't tell a single black mother specifically, because she's going to associate with, well, I made it work. I survived. White women, too, they have a version. All women have a version. I made it work. You should be grateful. I don't want to hear that. But you have to deal with you, honey. You don't want to hear about you, but you want to talk about Rebecca or Jimmy. I'm trying to talk about you, sweetheart. So what's the real issue? It's you, not them.
This is the point of our conversation this morning, because it started with the children acting up inside the house. So we said, okay, come, we'll go for a walk. We'll leave them. They're old enough. They're solved their shit, their nonsense together. Me, I don't want to change. It's very hard to change someone's behavior. You have to get to their heart. They have to get to their own heart to realize what they do and change themselves. But I cannot change anyone. And especially, that's why changing the world is complete delusion. I can't even change my children and my wife. Like, wow. I'm going to change the world. I can only change myself. So it started like that with the children conversation. And that's what she was referring the whole time. The whole time I was pointing the conversation towards her and her emotional state. But she was blaming and pointing the children. So I was bringing it back to her. She was pointing the child. I was bringing it back to her. She was pointing. I was bringing it back. That's what create at one point the collapse.
Yes, yeah, man.
But I'm often like that with her. I don't take no bullshit. That's why sometimes she doesn't bother too much, because she knows I'm on fire.
Well, good for you, man. You know what? I encourage all men. Don't do it aggressively, but don't take shit from a woman either. I was beaten by a woman, man. A lot of women beat people up too, not just men. Yeah, and they do it emotionally. The women are very sneaky too. They'll cheat on a man. I had someone subscribe to my channel. She was flirting with. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go. Basically, women will cheat on men before men cheat.
Easy, and they're sneakier than men. So I had a subscriber follow me. She was all into me. She liked me. She wanted me to go live with her. Long story short, here's her story. She was a stripper, okay, who she was married to a man who was very wealthy. When she was stripping, he would give her money. Now, women out there love money. They do. It's a fact. If you have money, that means you're stable. I'm going to go with you. So she married him. Didn't work out. What does she do? She cheats on him with a felon, a crystal meth dealer, and gets pregnant with a child. The husband today, who she's divorced, does not know that one of her damn children is not from him. And watch this. Her mother, okay, does not know the father of her. Do you understand? She's living in a family where the mother doesn't actually know the real father of the woman who was flirting with me. So now we see her today behaving like her mom. You women have to stop the cycle. Getting revenge at a man by getting pregnant and fucking around is not the answer. Now you have a child that's going to be broken and all confused. Why would you bring a life in when you haven't dealt with yours first? Don't cheat, but women will give it up to the first man. Hey, girl, I got all races do this shit.
Yeah, and all that brings their vibration lower and lower and lower. The more they give, the more you do the giving of self like that and that way, the more you lower your vibration. You should preserve that essence of yours. And another thing that someone commented in the chat, and it's very interesting, the dark forces, how he called that? The dark wizards. That wizard is a word that's interesting. The dark wizards are putting testosterone in I have a problem with that word. Oh, let me a second to pronounce it properly. I have to look at it. Testosterone and contraceptive pill. I get it. Contraceptive pill. Okay, they put testosterone in there, but also I found that in tofu.
Yes.
Tough. You have estrogen.
Yes.
In soy estrogen.
Yes. Well, very simple. Hey, women. Yeah, go ahead.
They call it soy. It's really soy. It's not soya. Just like it's not yoga. It's yog. Just like it's not Shiva. It's Shiv. That's another interesting thing.
Well, Shiv gives you HIV. Shiva, HIV is Shiva. He makes you sick. He rules your bone. So women, ask a question. Just women, it's very simple. What the fuck is birth control? Part of my language. Birth control? Remote control? The time of the month? Time magazine? What vibration rules our time today? Women, this is why your elite made sure to turn women into a victim, and they raped so-called Persephone. And they put it in your birth control. They control your uterus. Excuse me, you have a blood moon. What the hell is that? Your blood moon would be your Bob Marley, your bowel movement. Hi, I'm that guy. Your Marx Brothers is your blood moon. Your moon tells you what time of month it is. All you women get your period at the same time. For example, I have a friend on Facebook. Before I went teaching, oh, it's my period today. I went to go teach. I saw a black girl. I could tell on her period. She was all kind of like, at sea. I was like, okay, they're all in sync and they're on birth control, man. It's tricky.
Wow, it's tricky. It's wizard stuff, man. I know it's wizard stuff. Like a guy said, the flaxseed is loaded with estrogen also.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for that. Oh, okay. Thank you. Cool. Yeah. Good chat room. Good chat room.
They must show the other branch so they know it's there or they fall. Women are like monkeys. They don't let go of one branch until they have grabbed onto another. No, yes. It's not an exercise in trashing women here. It's not that at all. I find women very, very divine, the woman. But it's just we're stating facts there. Like the women today are very programmed, especially with makeups. Like, look at all the makeup. You can tell a woman has problem with security when she put makeups on to get out of her home.
Yeah.
That's a big, and that's the most thing that create this mess here. It's our lack of security. We don't feel secure, so we don't lift our voice for truth and things that matters in this world. That's all it is.
And if you're a 42-year-old man who's teaching children about their solar plexus, little girls, you want sexy to girls walk flirting, doing contact, go man, gym. I hashtag ENN. Guys, the you very sexy for about. I've been out here.
It's acting up the connection a bit.
Oh, can you hear me?
Not really. I haven't heard too much what you were saying. It was acting up.
Oh no, sorry.
Now it's better. I hear you.
We good?
Yeah. Conscious Mind TV. My bro Mehmet.
Where did it get broken up? What was I saying? Do you remember?
Yeah, before you started with the estrogen, we were talking, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Flax seeds, or the woman being like monkeys.
Well, yeah, monkey. Right, sure. Women are attracted to the gorilla. They want the silverback gorilla. Oh. They want the big gorilla of the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want a chimpanzee. Yeah, a curious George. Yeah, raw. They want the big, strong, dominating. Fuck me. Pardon my language. I'm sorry, but yeah, I had a girlfriend that wanted me to f her brains out and grab her and hurt her. I was like, I don't want to do that. And then I wasn't. Yeah. Then I was called not a man. She's like, oh, men do this. Like, no, they don't. We make love. I thought.
So yeah, that's it. It's not about roughness always.
Oh God! And you better believe it. You got some women out there that are rougher than men in bed. They will burn you out. Listen, go to any club, soca. Watch this. You'll laugh at this because Caribbean culture, Caravana culture, the big booty women. So I went to a club in Toronto. It was a soca night. I had knee surgery. I was stupid. I had a knee cast on, trying to, I'm limping. This girl bends over in front of me, okay, with a big butt, okay. The DJ goes, "Eman, soca." She starts to back it up on me. She drags my ass all. I'm not.
Come on.
I'm not kidding. She dragged my ass all around the damn fucking club. My knee was swollen. I was like, "What are you doing?
What's going on?"
They do this listen, black culture too. You guys have to look at what you're doing. I'm not insulting you. It's just slow down. Why is your ass on my crotch? And she's pushing me against a wall, wanting me to grind on her. Do you know what I'm saying? Aggressive. That's man energy.
But men have nipples for a reason today. Look at men's having nipples and having, like, it's with the heat also. Like Rudy Roberts. Large up, Rudy.
What up?
Great chat room today. Everyone's on fire. It's who's there? Reformation Inc. Will of Earth. That's your bro. Conscious Mind TV, my bro, our bro. Wheel of Earth. It seems to be a lot of people there. You're having a great reasoning with us. Like that's the synergy I want to see. Look, as long as I see that there is a synergy in the chat with the live talk, I'll leave it on. The moment I see it's full of distraction and you're not listening to what we say, I'll shut it down.
Yes, much love to Will of Earth. Really good, really great person. I want to say this in etymology. The word human, it means a bridegroom. Bridegroom? Why a bridegroom? And then he gave you the BGs. The BG, right. Be a girl, guy, girl, Ghana, Guyonum, Gaia, Earth. Right. You're born as a female, XX chromosome. Why your blacks call their gun the chrome? I'm packing my chrome, zome. Right, zome, om.
And the guy of the BG has a bit feminine voice. Like,
yes.
Sounds a bit... Yeah.
Right. Now, listen, it's called falsetto. False. In German, the waltz is the valse. You have a vault. Your thalamus means a vault or a waltz. Right. So who are we dancing with today?
Yeah, exactly. Someone says in the chat, Santos said, once we fall in love, if you can talk about it. But I say rise in love. It's enough the falling. We have fallen enough. We have to rise in love. We have to let go of that fallen state. Why also do we call the season fall?
Oh.
We fall. We are in a fallen state. Fall season.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to St. John the Baptist. The Baptist? Right. Right. So very simple. Right. The sun. Watch this. The sun, when it's in Cancer in astrology, or in summertime, August, we're in September now, it's getting cold, isn't it, a bit in September? 7 is September. And watch this. The sun.
Autumn too.
There you go. Right. Now watch this. Right. The sun falls literally from Cancer all the way down. It falls into Libra, where October is, Scorpio, the dark, cold place of Saturn. So the sun,
changed it.
There you go. You're changing. So the sun falls. Now, there was a movie with Tupac. It was called Juice. I was a big fan. But watch this. Tupac's name is Kaput, Latin for your head. St. John the Baptist got his head, sun, chopped off. It fell. Now, Tupac in Juice, at the end of the movie, some dude drops him. He falls from a rooftop into darkness. That's your head. Your elite note, and they give your actors names after St. John the Baptist or the sun.
But I think they know we have also a very fertile imagination.
Yes.
So
we do.
Imagine that's it. I'm imagination. I'm a G-nation.
Woo! Yes,
G-nation. G-nation.
Yes, genie. I am a genie in a bottle with 3 wishes.
Ooh.
Brahma
I'm
Vishnu.
a genie. Imagination. I'm a genie.
Right. Now, who's Robin Williams in Disney? The cartoon Aladdin, right? And wasn't the genie very feminine and kind of affected? Because he's showing you the real symbol. It should have been a female. The genie is Gene. It's the gene of Isis, Genesis.
Genesis. Gene, sis. Genesis, Gene,
Boom.
sis.
Boom.
Wow. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, man. It's easy. We all have genes. And then the gap gives you genes. You fall into the gap, fall into the love, you fall for anything. Now, who's my pickup artist? Hey, girl, my name is Jimmy. I have a job. I'm a Christian, and I'm a Democrat, and I'm going to make your life a living hell, but I have money. Oh, that sounds good to me. You see what I'm saying? And they fall for it. So he picks you up because women are fallen angels. The angel's always feminine, isn't it? They're never like a gorilla silverback. I'm going to fuck your brains out. No, they're very, I love you. Pardon my language, but I love you. It's important to use the cursing because it's literally what women are following today.
Yeah, it's very interesting to analyze also the symbols that we give to certain words like money. We have that S with the 2 bar. Looks like ISIS, or
you're right.
S with 2 pillar, or like, what do you see in there?
Sorry, the sirens are going off. This happens always in this universe. They get drunk, and it's the whore of Babylon. So, the money is a whip. That's S is a whip. That S is the shape of an elephant. Put the S like this, you get the head of the elephant in Cancer, and the trunk in Capricorn. That's your sine wave.
And you get the sine wave too. I was telling you, put the hiss as your sine wave.
Yes, that's Eravata. That's the elephant of the clouds. Elephant in the room. Yeah, I don't play no damn games.
There's no game here tonight.
Oh, there's no game. No time to waste. So the whip in the dollar sign, my black people drive a whip, right? That's my whip, yo. Whiplash. I'm going to whip it real good. My slave master, my multiple scoliosis slave master, whip me, traumatized. The money is a symbol of your slavery. The money is a symbol of the whip, of the master, not the matre, the mother, the master. The master man masturbated you and took your matra, your mother earth, and made a man body.
Yeah, because you take the word master and master, yep. It's not that far.
No, it's the same thing. You have to master your debating skills. You are bait. Bait, when you go fishing, they use bait, a rubber worm, earthworm, the little wiggly, that's your sperm, babies. Whoa, good build. That's your little sperm. Your sperm is the bait. It becomes a man or a woman to debate.
Yeah, that's great debate. Right. I think it's good to have LT debate, and that's how we're gonna is or is, you ain't my baby. Kitty party, money, moon. Yeah, money, moon. Moon.
What is the moon?
Like the moon is silver. The money is always like silver, the lettering or something. I don't know. Is it?
Yes, it's because the moon is silver. Yeah, Mercury is quicksilver. Huh. Now, what is the moon walk? What is Moonraker with James Bondage? James Bondage, sadomasochism. What is this sadomasochism about? Bonding your James, bonding your Jupiter, your Jah, Rastafari, Raspberry, your head. They're putting you in bond age. It's the age of bond. My word is my bond. Gold bond, BGs. Is it a man or a woman? I wonder, woman. Wonder bread? Wonder years?
Wonder, bro. the wonder, but not everyone who wonder is lost. Like I wonder, but I'm not lost. But no, the wonder, it's a word you can write with A and O. Like, why is that also? You can wander in the world, being lost, wondering your direction, but you can also be in wonder and find something wonderful.
Yes.
Like, again, the A and the O.
Yeah, you have a fish called Wanda, a fish called Magic Wand, Hollywood. Holly stick was a magic wand your druids used. I wonder if we wonder, Stevie, who caught a microphone blind, he caught a microphone blind. Is this man blind?
Was he really blind? That's what I'm telling you. Was he really blind, this guy?
I don't think he is. I'll be honest. I'm seeing some evidence that this man probably is not, and he's been making you wonder. Ray Charles, Mag Truth. Mag Truth is a Caribbean, Jamaican, I think, truther. He hates astrology. He eats meat, but he has good videos. He has a video of Ray Charles. Every video in his interview, he's looking at a script. He's reading down, and you see paper on a table. So it's wonder years.
There's so much illusion in this world, and they make these artists or people that sell their soul most to this evil system be very they make them sound like they're very like magnificent.
Yes,
so crazy, but they probably fool the masses by just making them wonder if he's blind or not. And all your life you wonder, is he really blind? He's not blind. Not blind. Like
Your Ray Charles gives you RC cola. Now go to your RC cola, you find your aspartame. What are the letters R and C? That's your reptilian and cerebellum brain. When you drink that shit or listen to Ray Charles maybe giving the rays of light from your illuminated ones, your elite people, you are possibly poisoning your reptilian and cerebellum lower brains. See where I'm going? Psychology? Sigmund Freud knew that. That's your San Francisco. St. Francis is Sigmund Freud. Who is Sigmund? I don't know.
Sigmund Freud.
Fraud.
Fraud, Sigmund Fraud. Yeah, Sigmund Fraud is more fraud. There is a video showing Stevie Wonder catching a falling object on stage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So blind.
What I'm saying. So, hey, no disrespect to the blind people, but it's very important that we see that we're being played with here, and the words will show you.
A word that I would like to look at, it's existence, because that's what we must take a stance. No? It makes sense? Take a stance. Stand for something, take a stance.
Yes.
Existence. Interesting.
Exit. That would be the egg.
Exit. You have exit. Also exit. Existence.
Yes, man. Yeah, that's the egg of Egypt. Egg. I'm going to egg you on. Right. The ovary. Egypt is the egg or ovary of Mother Earth. We're all egg existing in the egg. Nanu, Nanu, Mork and Mindy. Didn't Robin Williams come out of an egg? Aha. He's existing as a shell. You're a shell of a man. You're a shell of a man. Remember that word? Using the egg to mess with me, right? Your egg is your head.
Yeah, the egg is very important. I think a lot. Look, the woman has egg inside to make babies. It's eggs. The chicken give eggs. Like what's in the chicken egg? Is it their menstruation of the bull, or what is that? That egg? Is it holy? Is it an holy egg? Is it?
It is. Yeah, it's a golden egg. Now, let me expand upon this, because we have some people who are not really clear. So Santos shared some videos about animal cruelty and don't eat meat, basically, because your animals are your friends, right? So I wrote this. I said, for those who think eating meat is normal, it's like this. If you eat eggs, an egg is an egg. When your wife is giving birth, if a chicken flew into the ER, grabbed your baby, and ate it in front of you, how would you feel? I'm pretty sure you'd say, my baby, my egg, yeah. But wait a minute, the chicken is dumb, right? That egg lays. So this person said to me, not all eggs fertilize, dummy. Not all eggs. So he's saying it's okay to eat an unfertilized egg. So I said, is the bird going to your anus and debating what's coming out of your bum to eat it? I don't think so, dummy. But you're going to the bird brain and waiting and drooling when you should leave it to go back to the earth. See, whatever does not hatch must go back to mother to give you another life. Nothing is wasted. When you eat it, you're ruining the opportunity for a chicken to fertilize the earth. So any egg is sacred, all of them.
Isn't the plant seed semen?
Yes. Beautiful. Yes.
Someone says that in the chat, the Reformation Inc. Isn't the plant seed semen, though?
Yes,
with
a
question mark.
Yes. Well, you plant a seed from your solar plexus. Planting seeds. I have sex from my solar plexus. My cortex is the bark of a tree. So when the cement, right, mente is your mind in Latin. When I'm ejaculating into a woman that I love, or if it's gay sex, whatever you want, you are planting a seed with your semen into the cortex. The garden is your brain. Santos says this because your cortex tells you it's the bark of a tree. Are you planting a seed or are you chopping it down?
Yeah. Talking about tree, also something else we make with tree is charcoal. Charcoal.
Good one. Yes. Well, your char is your chi. Your chi is an anagram for Christ. Your coal.
On chauffe nos chars.
Yes. Yes.
But wait, the char used to be driven with that stuff, the charcoal that used to produce steam, like the train used to run on charcoal or stuff. They used to.
Yes. Yes. And what color is charcoal? Is it black? Hey, Jonic, is it black
Yeah.
charcoal? And hey, Jonic, when you burn charcoal, does the fire turn orange?
Yeah.
And would that be interracial dating? We're all born of fire. Moses is Memen Shin in Hebrew. You're born of charcoal. That would be the earth is black. So you black people, calm down with hashtagging Black Lives Matter. Because Don Lemon and LeBron James want to support Obama, who bombed Libya and attacked Trump now. So now Trump is bad and black is good. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
But would you say that eating eggs is bad?
Well, listen, I don't attack people who have a certain diet. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. I'll tell you this. In terms of spirituality and symbolism, the Fabergé egg, that's a very sacred thing, is it not? Fabergé eggs? You want to know why? It's a symbol of you. It is a symbol of your uterus. The egg, the chicken is hatching. Chicken is chi for Christ. Your thalamus, your crista galli in your skull, it means the crest of rooster. Go to my YouTube videos. I have little girls rapping about their crista galli to Snoop Dogg. Why is it a rooster? It crows at the sun time in the morning. When the chicken is roosting or when it's hatching anything, it's unhatching your consciousness, a symbol of you. When you eat it, just be careful. Do a mantra. Love it. If you do, just know that you're eating a reflection of you, of the birth of the Egyptians. So it confuses your spiritual journey a bit.
Okay, but there's something like there's so much abundance, and the animals can give us so much also, especially the cow can give us milk. I don't drink it. I drank it once in my life, but I don't judge people that have that kind of diet. I was there before. I'm not better than anyone. I'm just trying to reflect here, find sense in life, and maybe have a greater perspective. But he says here, he says, egg chickens and meat chickens do not sit on their eggs. If it wasn't for humans, these birds would not be. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I think the animals are not there to serve us. They're there to help us. We're there to help them. But it's possible that, I don't know, man. That's maybe they can provide for us also.
Yes. Milk is okay.
Eggs. Like, honestly, I love the taste of an egg. I love it.
Me too.
I love the taste. An egg fried in the pan, man, with the mustard. There's nothing better than that.
Kidding me?
Like,
Eggs.
I try not to eat it too often, but sometimes it does happen. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to stop it, make sense of it. But I don't eat meat and blood and bones and stuff. But eggs, it's probably the only thing that remains sometimes, especially in the recipe and all that. It's hard to get rid of it. And like the guy said, maybe it's intended for us. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense.
Well, yeah. So your animals know where you. Watch this. Yeah, your animals know where you are. So when you give birth, let's say it's a stillborn baby. Okay, compassion, stillborn, right? That's your Biggie Smalls and your broomstick, by the way. Stillborn, good one. So the animal knows where you are. Is the animal going to come down to a stillborn child and eat it? I don't think they're looking for you to do that. They're in their own world. We go hunt them. We dress up. We wear camouflage. We get arrows and guns, and we have a strategy, and we're going to their world. They have no idea what you're doing. They don't know what a gun is. They don't know what a car. They don't look both ways. They're supposed to be crossing the country, not concrete. That's an island in Greece. Your Grecians gave you meat eating. It's a fact. Your Jesuits in the 1500s, they enforced meat eating and egg eating. That's Ignatius of Loyola. That's the pedophile people. Nothing personal to those who eat meat. And by the way, I've seen some vegans that are more angry than meat eaters and rude and nasty. So meat eaters, if you're nice to me, we're cool.
Yeah. No. We're not judging anyone here. To me, it's not my journey here to judge people. I've been having those ways before. I'm just stating some facts. But yes, listen, there's a human way also to treat animals, not only barbarian, demonic, but human ways. And I think if animals are treated with humanity, with like some dignity, you don't take out their dignity from the being. I don't know, man. It's not my thing that to eat bones and blood and flesh and stuff lately, but I've been doing it, and I don't know. I'm still today. It's just a conscience thing. I have problem processing it because of the way it's done here in Canada and US. Like most people, if you want to go, you can go to certain farms that will provide you with animal that been is pasture, like pasture chicken. You can have that. There is in the States many people doing pasture chicken, but still you encage them into a cage. There they can roam freely, but are chicken meant to be roaming freely all over Earth?
Yes. Well, watch this.
Like, what are they here for? Are they meant to roam in the city and shit all over the place, like everywhere? The horses, the cows, and the like. It's normal at one point that we put them in certain environments.
Listen, I want to have a club.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
No. You're good. You're good. Listen, I want to have a club for my animals. Why can't my elephant come in the hip hop club and the elephant dance with me? Why can't my gorillas come in the club with me? Oh, they're savage beasts. Do you think it's a coincidence that your squirrels and your rabbits are always afraid of you? When you walk, they go right away. They run. Most people, they're gone. You want to know why? They can hear your aluminum poisoning from your makeup. They can smell your GMO. They know that you're off. You're not natural.
That's it.
They're afraid of you. In ancient times, they would probably just chill there like, oh, who are you? And then your ancestors were like, oh, who are you? Oh, you're this. You're a symbol of a star. So I'm going to honor you and do the dance of the rooster. They have a damn rooster dance in native culture. They have a dance for every animal. In Kung Fu, they have tiger claw, monkey paw. Come on, man. Why? Who is Hanuman in India? It's a monkey god. Well, why? It's a symbol of strength. You are a monkey. You relate to them. You aren't one. You're the moon key. You're a symbol of the damn moon. And the monkeys want you to know that.
Okay, but the monkeys in nature, they're not carnivore and they're herbivore. Like they're not equipped. Like even the biggest gorilla, I don't think will go fight a lion.
No, but they do eat each other. I actually had a friend show me that monkeys do eat other monkeys.
Oh, yeah?
They do. Yeah, he showed me a picture of them doing it. I was like, wow. So and he was a meat eater and he taught me something. But I'm wondering if that's maybe from man influencing and coming in and doing shit because
that's what I think.
Like, they've been to the jungle a lot and they love to do experiments on monkeys.
Exact. It's coming from men. I think it's a madness of men that's passing on to the monkey because even a big gorilla, I don't think he's equipped to kill a lion. Like you cannot tell a gorilla cannot kill a lion. I don't buy that shit. He has only hands. They don't have claws in their hands. They have nails like us, I think.
Yeah, well, they have fangs though, like us. You know what I'm saying? They can definitely bite down. Yeah, but watch this. So why do your animals, okay, watch this. Your animals are the Jesus Christ. How do I know that? Jesus Christ sacrificed himself, didn't he? He died on a cross, didn't he? Watch this. So you have some gazelles, right? They're going to a part of the land. Now the gazelles are being hunted by hyenas and cheetahs and lions. Now one gets sacrificed. Now, of course, the gazelles are scared. They're going to lose a baby, but they don't freak out too much because they know that they've been living on the land and that that baby is being sacrificed to go back up to where it came from. Why does the gazelle go right back to where it knows the hyenas and the lions are they dumb? No, they're prepared to sacrifice at least one or two. They know that someone's going to die. And they're Jesus on the cross, eating, minding their business. Oh, then one dies. That's not evil. That's their chain. And then humans watch this, and your elite, they're lying on the crest of the royal. You've got 2 lions in England. Why? Because the lion does that. It always sacrifices and takes shit. And then it's lazy.
It is lazy, a lion. It is not very active. Most of the time, they're lying down and observing.
Right. And waiting.
Yeah, just waiting.
Not exercising. They don't do yoga. They don't lift weights.
Don't do yoga.
You know, they're not warrior one. They're like, got your ass. Whoa, shit. They're never out of shape. They're never out of shape. Look at all these
obese. You don't see obese animal in the wild.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
You see obese dog when they're fed at home, all kinds of nonsense. Yeah, but in the wild, you don't see obese animal.
Exactly.
Obese bird that can fly.
Right.
That doesn't happen.
Yes, well, your universe creates, beings that make babies that are food for other animals. Okay, that's an animal way of behaving. Okay, cool. So what's a human behavior? Well, we walk on 2 feet. So we might want to eat things that are upright, confident, that grow and provide you. You pull from it, it grows back. When you eat an animal, it can't grow back. It cannot grow back. You understand? You just fucked up someone's process, their chain.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think we are too aware of consequences also of our action. That's why we do the action we do. We're so evil in our actions, and the inherent evil within stays there because we don't know about consequences of this multiverse and the laws that administrate this plane. So we're
Yeah.
completely rebelling against divine in our ways, and that's why we eat the animals like we do, and until we self-realize that stuff, I think it's delusional to think that my neighbor will stop just on the pure divine. Like it takes a massive decision from your part to regain consciousness. To regain consciousness, that's all it is to think it. Is it human? Is it human or barbarian, demonic? My acting, what I contribute in, what I because it's not because you get it. Because the thing is, people get it on their plate and they do not question after. No? Like there's no questioning what the animal ate, how it's been treated, where it come from, how long it's been on the shelf in the supermarket. There's nothing of that enter their consciousness. It's
Nope.
just what's on the plate. Be a glutton. Eat whatever you can because you have all the freaking money you want, and with money you can buy anything. So that's why people are turned into glutton also.
Yeah, or gluten free. You got to be careful. You have
Gluten free.
Yeah. You have a gluteus maximus in your bum bum. You're eating your own ass. When Santos says you're eating bum bum, your glute is your butt. So now let's look at ascension and why it's, yeah. Oh, I don't play, yo. I don't play. Now, let's look at ascension and why it's important to not eat too much meat, okay? And especially traumatized meat, my God. When you go to ballet, I was in a ballet company where they made everybody go on a scale. They weighed the women and the men to make sure you were a certain weight, a number, in order to be a pure and perfect dancer. Where would that behavior come from? Maybe your ascended masters, right, are waiting to know what weight you are. Who is Ma'at in Egypt? Libra is the scale. They're weighing your options, baby. When you die, they're checking how much crap you ate, how much shit you talked, and they're going to put you right in a place where that noisy frequency is for a damn fact.
Why in this world we tend to torture a lot the feminine, okay? Because it happens with the animals also. Look at the cows. It's the female cow that's maltreated. Okay, the male cow also, but I mean he's more he's not being pulled and packed with hormones and all kinds of additive. And you have the also in every species almost it's the woman that's the most targeted. Like in our species also human, it's the woman. Because I think if you take away that femininity, that divine femininity from the divine feminine, whether it's in animals or us beings, like I don't know what kind of being we are, honestly, because I'm talking for myself. I think I'm going toward human being, but I don't know. I don't see too much human being around. I see beings, like I have problems qualifying them, like they're very strange. They're very strange with barbarian demonic ways, so it's hard to qualify them as human. To me,
Yeah.
human is someone that cares. If you have that care within your heart's open, just like the earth is open to you. That's why the earth is open to everybody, but we all close our hearts to the earth. No, we should open our hearts.
Yes. Well, I want to expand upon what you said about the female, because women out here today, you got to wake up. I'm so sorry. The victim thing has to stop. So we must go to Immanuel Velikovsky's Worlds in Collision. My thesis, all about Venus, the sacred feminine. It's very simple. Venus is an orb known as the goddess of love or art, okay? It's a female orb. Now, in this book, this man talks about how Venus, when she was created, she destroyed the earth for 50 years. That's 5. That's 50 Cent the rapper and your 5-0 police. Hi. Right.
Hawaii 5-0.
Exactly. Now, all of your ancestors write about a horrific event involving a woman orb in which she killed. Why do you wear a kilt? Your kilt is a skirt? Yeah, that would be right. Venus killed everything before she made everything. So this is complicated. Women are getting a bad rap because the orb Venus destroyed a lot of the earth and killed people. She did. She is also bad. So you have to know astrology is not all love. It is complicated. However, the human being is here to uncomplicate this. The human being has a sixth chakra, a third eye for a reason. Your third eye has phosphorus. It means Venus morning star. She gave that to you after she killed you all. She puts you right back here. Now that's traumatizing and it can create bipolarism, bitterness towards women. Your men are very afraid of women, actually. The elite use feminine Venus simple energy to cause racism, war, meat eating, rape, pedophilia. It goes on and on.
Alien invasion.
Alien invasion.
Remember the V series there on TV?
Bam. The Venus vagina. Bam. Perfect.
Yeah.
And I want to say one more important thing that no one talks about. Venus came through the anus of the earth. Listen to me. In the Vedic map, you have 7 worlds beneath the earth. The 6th one is Atala, Italy, Vatican City, City of the Dead. Atala means hell in Sanskrit. Now, watch this. If Venus came from under the earth, boom, and then she attacked it that way because she didn't break the dome. You can't break that. That's how she got in here. And I told Santos that. He's like, oh, yeah, okay. Now watch this. When she went through the anus, she colonized, listen to me, she colonized the earth and she colonized your elite demon people first. They got her shit first before us. So when she been in there, right, she was fucking them up too, hence why they hate her. That's my theory. They hate this orb because it disturbed them and us, but now it also brought them up here too. Venus brought these demons. When she came through the tunnel of Mount Meru, she brought with her demons, as Emmanuel Velikovsky says. So she's good and bad, but we have to know her as human and decode. We're here for research, not for blah, blah, blah. Donations, followers. Get out of here.
No, we're here to put some clarity into the very blurry world or foggy world we have inside our brain, because it's the brain. Your world is your word, and if you get your word right, and if you will get the inspiration right, I think it's all a matter of being on the bright side of life more than on the dark side. Maybe you don't have enough of the dark side. Me, I had enough. That's why I'm on the bright side of life. I can't take it no more. The nonsense, friggin' bullshit of Babylon. I can't. That's why I'm here. But maybe people don't have enough, of the nonsense. The moment you have enough, you're gonna say no. You're gonna say no. No. When you have enough of something you eat and you're full, you say no. You don't want to eat no more. You don't want to eat and fill yourself with more food. So just say no to Babylon. That's all it is. We have to say no to that nonsense. Hey, Rosen, thank you very much for coming with me here again today. I'm going to let you go. And thanks, everyone in the chat. Was very, someone said, and I like to see those comments. Someone said, hold on, something about healing. Here, this chat is an empowering place for healing. That's what I want it to be. It's not about me. It's not about Rosen. We're not even here. It's not about us. We're not 2 guys like that pumping our ego on YouTube. Yeah, at all. We're not here to be like, I don't care. He likes me or he likes me, or we're not. Me and him were past that in a way. After all the stuff we have done together, we have realized that we're meant to do things together, and that's all it is.
Yeah,
it's over. Come on, it's a divine mission here. It's more than just me and you. But yeah, that's a great. I like that. I like the vibe, and that's why we continue doing it. And we're going to be here again next week, and the next strong, and the next strong after, and we're going to keep building up, because I think it's about building. It's not about destruction no more. We're not about destruction. We're trying to let go of that appetite for destruction, both of us.
Yes.
Like we still, I'm sure you still have it sometime, that appetite for destruction. It's so potent, man. But
Woo!
oh no,
Yeah.
it's I'm telling you, this is the battle. It's to let go of that appetite for destruction, the stuff that doesn't support us. I still battle that stuff every day. You know, the potato chips and all the stuff that doesn't support me, that I still consume the stuff with my eyes, the what I so it's a big work, but we're very driven to do the work and to
Yeah.
find something more vibrant in life than our own life. Because the reason why we're here also is we both acknowledge that life is bigger than our own life.
Yes. I want to say this about healing quickly.
Yeah, go.
Just go to my channel right now. Anyone who's depressed, and look at yourself when you were 8 years old and 9. I'm teaching children. So you women who've been hurt, I'm all about positivity now. That's activism. You don't have any truthers right now showing you videos of them working with children and giving them wisdom. So if you're depressed, if you feel like you're a victim, you go to my channel and you see what you were when you were 8, and you get back your child, you get back your confidence. An 8-year-old will yell, yeah, I'm a dancer, solar black. They love it. They're not a victim. But when they turn 12, I'm a dancer. Yay. They lose it. The child is like, I don't care. Don't lose your child.
No, and whenever you are in contact with children, always be the person you would have liked to have at that age beside you. Like, you know, I would have liked at 12, 10, 11, someone to come to me with truth and reality and stuff, not just freaking nonsense fed by school or my parents or the TV or whatever. So I would have liked that. I would have get it right away. My son Gavin is 11. He catches everything like that. Everything is crystal clear. For them, it becomes very crystal clear. But that's what it is when you are in contact with children. Be the person you wanted to have when you were that age beside you. Like, that's all it is. And then you empower them, and they're gonna grow strong, and they're gonna grow with a greater perspective on life. Like, that's what you want your children to have. All the children of the world to have a greater perspective.
Well, I never had a father, man, and I'm grateful that you're a good man, and I'm grateful your children a man like you. No, really good. So kudos to you, man.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying my best, but I'm not. I don't pretend. I want to stop freaking walking pretending in life. I'm fed up of this. That's why I want them to be in touch with themselves, and so that they don't walk through life just pretending, existing, or pretending to have a vibe, or pretending to know, or pretend like most people walk pretending in this world. They don't know a single fact worth knowing, but they say they know stuff. They know shit. They know a lot. Stuff that is very relevant for ascension of humanity and humanification. So,
and then you see how much medication they're on, and okay.
Crazy, man. The Prozac and all that shit that people take, all the pills. Oh, it's sometimes scary. It's very spooky, scary. It's something. But by spreading awareness, which is what we're doing now on Earth, I think we are spreading awareness and inspiration. But inspiration, it's not really something you can spread. Maybe if it gets through the breath, or maybe I don't know. But it's still too.
I have to pee. So did you want to? Do you want to close out? Because I'm holding it for you.
That's it. Someone says we know nothing kids know. Exactly. Like we have forgot everything out to have a child mind like and have that awe moment with life permanently. Like children are always in the awe. Like I know I don't see my children being crabby or bad mood or having a depression or like it's very.
I'm gonna go pee quick. Keep going.
That's where you're going to see that. And to children, usually they're very, very high on life. And I think as adult, I should not say adult, I should say as irresponsible brats, we have lost a bit the sense of responsibility and awe moments with life and awareness, where you are all the time, permanent. That's your permanent state. Your permanent state is in awe. That's what it is to be aware.
Yeah.
But that's what children are. Often they are more aware of who they are young than certain people of this world, more mature, advanced in age or whatever. I don't have words truly to describe the adults of this world, seriously, because they show no signs of really maturity or stuff like that. It's very mature, very baby. We have to wake the baby, and that's a must. So Thank you very much, Rosen. I'm out. And I'll be back with you next strong and next Sunday again.
Thank you to Montreal, America, the world, and the chat room. All my subscribers. Bam, you awesome.
That's it. We're out. Boom.
Yeah.